Hello YouTube, it's Mr. Southsky Dragon here. Now to talk about Trish, the three-headed Trish. Oh, the things that Trish could do. For all you Yu-Gi-Oh players that don't understand what Trish is, Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Water attribute, level 9, Dragon, Synchro. Requires 1 tuner plus 2 or more non-tuner monsters. Now this is where the kick-ass effect comes into play. When this card is Synchro summoned, you can remove 1 card from the opponent's hand, 1 card from the opponent's graveyard, and 1 card from the opponent's field. Now talk about that card being overape. Everyone likes to put this in their extra deck. Anyone pulls this out of Hidden Arsenal 4 will always keep this card. This card is a brilliant synchro card. Every so-called professional duelist uses this card. Everyone uses this over Mistworm. Mistworm is crap because of the reason is all it does is bounce the cards back to the hand. Whereas Trish really can muck up your plays. So let's put this into a strange scenario. So let's say you basically have a Stardust Dragon on the field, right? Now your opponent has Sangan and a Fabled Ganesha. Right, you basically then decided, okay, I then decide to set a face down. Right, it's your turn, so now it's your opponent's turn. So they then decide to go, okay, I'll summon a Fabled Kishano. Then basically they will go, I will synchro. So they all go bye-bye and smack on the field. Out comes Trish. So, in your graveyard you've got a few synchro cards, right? So that's your graveyard. So, your opponent's going to go, right, I'm going to activate the effect of Trish. So first, they're going to remove Stardust from the field. Because Stardust is the worst card they basically want to get rid of, to be honest, because it causes the severe danger. If they're going to make a heavy storm play, they need something else, or play something else that basically is going to make Stardust activate its effect. Then they're basically going to go, okay, I'm going to remove a card from your graveyard. So, Chaos King Archfiend, Hyper Librarian, or Ultimate Rare Ancient Sacred Wyvern. They're probably going to go for Ancient Sacred Wyvern because it's the most dangerous card, since the fact of its ability of life point difference. So that card's gone. And then it comes to your hand. So, let's say you've got that kind of hand, right? Now your opponent is basically going to choose, but they do it randomly. So, let's shuffle all these cards. Alright, now let's pick one at random. Let's pick this one. So they picked this one, which is the Fabled Cruz. So, which is not too bad. But at least the opponent didn't get rid of BLS. Otherwise, that would have been kind of shit. So, now basically, your opponent has taken you out, really. You could have had a major play set up. Or, you know, you had nothing at all. Except the face down. And that face down could be absolutely nothing. So they're going to go attack. And they're just going to attack you for 27. Now, I've been attacked by Trish so many times. I've had Trishula's effect used against me so many times. But I've learned, Trish is not as big as everybody protests. It's not hard to get rid of. It can be Veiled, it can be Divine Wrath. It's not basically a card that cannot be destroyed. Trish is a card you don't see coming. That's the difference between Trish and other cards. Your opponent will always summon a certain monster every duel. But if you've got a Trish, you play Trish strategically. You don't play Trish straight away. You wait for your opponent to have a better hand, something really evil on the field you want to get rid of. And, you know, in their graveyard there may be something like, okay, like Glow Up Bulb for instance. You want to get rid of a Glow Up Bulb. You basically have to find a way of bringing out Trish, summon out Trish, okay? Okay, if the hand and on the field they have absolute wank, don't worry about it. You've still got that Glow Up Bulb, so when they come to make their major play, oh crap, Glow Up Bulb's been removed, you screwed them over. So you can always use Trish in a strategical way. By getting rid of something paramount before they use that card, it can really screw them up. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players like to take out big stuff first, but they never think about the graveyard. If you think about the graveyard as well as the field, the graveyard's more of your enemy than the field, because you can see what's on the field, but you can't see what's in their hand, and you can't see what's in their graveyard. So if that glow-up bulb's in that graveyard, and they've got something in their hand they want to summon, and you take out something out their graveyard which you think is going to be more bad for you, then what are you going to do then? That glow-up bulb's still there. Something to think about. Something to really think about. But overall, Trish has to be one of the boss synchro monsters. So, do you like Trish? Do you think Trish is a good card? What do you think about Trishula? I'd really like to know. So please, as always, rate and subscribe, and of course write your comments down below. If you don't like this card, tell me why. If you like this card, tell me why. Do you think this is a good card to have in your extra deck? Or do you think it's not good for this format? Please, I'd like to hear what you've got to say. This is Mr. Sasuke Dragon, and I'm out.